front of you see the arrangement I have made for my man cave, and I'd like to thank and dedicate this video to Russell Hobbs, my father-in-law, who graciously allowed me to come down into the basement and rearrange things a bit. Okay, so first of all, we go over to the left, and you see a photo of my family, a newspaper clipping of where we used to sing gospel music a long time ago, back in the day. And this wooden box that you see that it's resting on, we called this grandma. This is where we carried all of our microphones and other musical equipments. And we also used this to put the head of our PA system on. Now over to the right, what you see here are all the stamps I've collected over the years. Stamps and coins, actually. Got some really, really good examples there. May put them on another video of my man cave later. Okay, over to the right, you have a set of shelves which have been dedicated really to one of my hobbies, amateur astronomy. These are a lot of the books that I've used, I'll be using for reference to locate a lot of planets, of course deep sky objects also, as I pursue this hobby in my retirement. On to the right, we'll come back over here in a minute, is the telescope I have now. This is an Astromaster 130 reflector telescope, and I'll be hopefully getting into some astrophotography with this when I get the right type of camera. Okay, over here we have my fishing poles and my fishing license, which I plan to hopefully catch the first fish in a long time. They keep getting away. And okay, up at the top there, see we. Okay, let's look a little further. Oh, there's my Atlanta Braves tomahawk that my daughter and brother, son-in-law bought for me, or brought back from an Atlanta Braves game for me once. There's a humidifier meter that you see there, and if you look under my train table that we have here, there is the dehumidifier, which keeps it very, very regular here. Okay, here is a workbench that I will be using to for my hobbies, and I might turn these lights out a little bit so you can get a better picture of it, of the table. There we go. There we go. Of course, it gives plenty of lights to be able to see everything. There's my popcorn popper, my popcorn ball, getting ready to watch a movie here in a few minutes. There's my computer. Love the sink that we have in here. I'll be using that also for some of my crafts. I also have a refrigerator over there, if you can see it there. Okay, small refrigerator for my drinks. Soft drinks only, by the way. Here we have an example of all the, back in the day, during my 50s, I was a really, really better runner than I am now. And these are all the trophies that I was awarded in some of the races that I had. And of course, I also ran several marathons, actually 13. And these are the medals that I received in the marathons. The most notable marathon, of course, I guess, is the Marine Corps Marathon, of all the marathons that I ran. Also have a lot of programs for the marathons that I ran, and a lot of books that I also have used to help me prepare for marathons. And here you see a sheep. That was one of my trophies from a half marathon, which is held every year here in Tazewell County, in Berks Garden. I came in second place in my age group a while ago, and these are the finisher medals that you see there wrapped around the sheep. Okay, some of the other things you can see there. There's some of the other trophies I got at the top. The Heritage Classic, got a bunch of those. It's held here every year around the 4th of July. Now, here is my train table. And we'll start our train up and see if it will go around. There we go. Okay. Now this is an HO train, and almost all of the cars that's being pulled around there are made of metal. Makes them a little bit heavier, but they're so much more realistic. I did build this train table from an example of one that was on YouTube. My wife criticized me because she wanted me to build a dining room table just like it, instead of a train table next time. So I'll have to work on that. But of course, model railroading has become one of my hobbies. And one of the best things, the most interesting things, is to actually work on the scenery. And here's some of the scenery I have, and this is of course a working project, a progress rather. You see a lot of what we have here. We'll zoom in on some of that. There we go. Yeah. That's the Tazewell, Virginia school bus, by the way. I'll show you that. And some cattle, some horses. See all of the things I've done there. And this is the next part of my scenery that I'm working on. What you see here, we'll do a little bit on this. This is a little mountain kit that I purchased from Scenorama. I still have to work this in some way, hopefully to connect it with the curved tunnel that I just purchased. So this is a nice little hobby to become acquainted to, with. Okay. Now over to the right, the train table. Here you can see another table dedicated to the 42 years that I taught school. You can see some of the things that are there. Here's a picture, for example, lithograph of Tazewell High School. Here's my teaching license, my most recent one, in physics and biology. And this lithograph is a lithograph of Big Creek High School. And a bumper sticker there that I get home someday, although they're getting ready to tear it down now. A lot of the things that you see on top are what I used to teach with. And on the next shelf, you can see a lot of toys there. There it is. These were toys that I used to teach physics over the last 15 years, actually. At the bottom, I've got a lot of yearbooks from Big Creek High School there. And that M that you see there is a football letter I received at Milton High School when I was a senior. It's my football letter. I still have that. Up above, you can see there's the master's degree that I earned, the Bachelor of Science degree, and here's some photos that go along with my home theater. Some of the posters you see, Interstellar, Creatures of the Black Lagoon, The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, and I guess my favorite, The War of the World, and Frankenstein, of course. And you've got a mask up there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a mask up there that I use for Halloween itself for kids, so I don't have to get them free. And this is another one of my favorites, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Okay? And the calendar that you see there is kind of notable. July 2014, notice I turned to that particular month of 2014 because that's the month that I retired, the 1st of July. Okay, now let's see. Okay, let's look at the home theater now. We have things just about ready to go to show a movie. Okay, this is an Optimum projector. Forget the model number, but it was a projector that was one of the top 5 projectors last year. It was number 5, but it was one of the best projectors that you could purchase, specifically because of its price. It's very low price for a projector, and it also is able to. It's also equipped with 3D, so you can see the two pair of 3D glasses there that I have. See, okay? And love the sign here. My wife bought that for me a long time ago. King's Home Theater, always showing. So, what I normally do is use a set of earphones. You can see the earphones will be over here on my single seat. That's where I watch my movies from. So we're going to rearrange things a little bit so I can show you the movie. I'm going to set this at the train table for a moment. Takes a little while to boot up. But this is an HD projector, so this is really worth waiting on. I do have my earplugs put in. Let me take them out a minute so you can hear the sound. A great sound. There we go.
What's going on?
Okay.
What's happening?
Okay, I hope you enjoyed my man cave. Have a nice day.